Welcome to Royal Secrets. Did the Archbishop disparage Harry and Meghan during the eulogy for the Queen? During his address at the burial for Queen Elizabeth II on Monday, the Archbishop of Canterbury appeared to be looking directly at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, which many have seen as a covert jab at the estranged royal couple. Many royal watchers pointed to Justin Welby, the leader of the Church of England, and accused him of hurling shade at the exiled couple as he condemned those who cling to power and privileges. While praising the late king as one of the people of loving service who are rare in any line of life, the Archbishop made the cutting remark. Loving service leaders are still harder to find. However, he added, in any situation, people who serve will be cherished and remembered, whereas those who cling to dominance and privilege are forgotten. He may be seen avidly gazing toward the area of Westminster Abbey, where Harry and his bride were seated behind Harry's father, King Charles III, on video of the sermon. Harry was also prohibited from saluting his grandmother's coffin while it was in procession and from donning his military uniform. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who frequently disparaged Harry's family after stepping down as senior royals in 2020, notably by accusing them of bullying and racism, were blamed by many on Twitter for the religious leader's apparent dig at them. Others pointed out that the remarks might have been directed at any number of the world leaders present in the assembly. This included the UK's ruling Conservative Party, which recently nominated Liz Truss to succeed scandal-plagued Boris Johnson as Prime Minister, despite widespread calls for a general election. Johnson was also present at the funeral. One royal observer wrote, "The Archbishop of Canterbury just called out the entire room for clinging to power and privileges and basically saying no one will remember any of them because of it." She remarked, "Boss move," adding that she was dying of laughter. The late Queen was described as joyous, present to so many, touching a multitude of lives in Welby's sermon. "We pray specifically for her entire family, who are mourning like every family at a funeral is, including so many other families who have recently lost a loved one, but in this family's situation, they are doing so in the most public setting," he said. "May God comfort them in their grief and fill the void in their lives with memories of happiness and vitality. All who follow the Queen's example, an inspiration of trust and faith in God, can with her say, 'We will meet again,'" he concluded, turning to face the new king and his family. "It was the honor of a lifetime, and among its saddest moments," he later remarked. Mike Tindall delivers an emotional funeral video with fans as he pays one last homage to Queen. Along with his wife and Zara Tindall, the granddaughter of Britain's longest reigning monarch, the former England rugby star attended the Queen's official burial. After being laid to rest after a 70-year reign that helped define the country, Mike Tindall has paid one more homage to the Queen. Prior to their arrival at Windsor Castle with their eldest daughter Mia, the heartbroken husband and wife, both daughters of Princess Anne, were supported by the former rugby union star during the moving service at Westminster Abbey. A few hours after her funeral, the 43-year-old posted a brief video to his Instagram account of the Queen's pipe Major Paul Burns, playing the last lament as her body was placed into the crypt at St. George's Chapel. Mike, who was seated next to his wife Zara throughout the service in Westminster, occasionally appeared on the verge of tears. He also followed his wife Zara in the poignant procession behind Her Majesty's coffin in the Abbey as the two of them locked hands closely. Mike stood alongside his wife of 11 years and seemed melancholy. The cross-shaped member of the Order of the British Empire, which Tindall got in 2007 for his rugby career, was one of 3 medals he was wearing. In another heartbreaking image at the state burial, Mike was seen comforting James, Viscount Severn. The 14-year-old was embraced by the former outside centre as they entered Westminster Abbey on Monday morning for the service. Since Her Majesty's passing on September 8, Mike has been by his wife Zara's side. With her retired rugby player spouse, Zara has 3 kids. Mia, who is 8 years old, Lena, who is 4, and Lucas, who is 1 year old, are their children.